medieval Indian tantras, Indian scriptures. And the tantras influenced the development of various forms of Hinduism and Buddhism, of yoga and Chinese medicine. The chakras represent 7 energy systems, beginning at the root, moving up to the crown. The first chakra, the root chakra, is where everything begins. This is the first level of consciousness. This is where we are rooted to the earth. Being the first level of consciousness, this is where our instinct for survival resides. That is the dominant theme of the root chakra. Not the only one, but the dominant one. The need to survive in physical being. It can also, in later evolutions of consciousness, be the need to survive as a conscious being. It's not only physical. It also has a spiritual element. And it's here that the life force first resides. It begins here. The Tantras called it Kundalini. Say it with me. Kundalini. The Kundalini energy is coiled here at the root chakra. In Tantra mythology, it's described in the form of a serpent. Anywhere a serpent shows up? In other mythology, in the story of Adam and Eve. There are so many confluences of human awareness and consciousness. It's beautiful, I love it. So the Kundalini energy, like a serpent, is coiled here. And as each level of consciousness opens up, as we evolve in spiritual awareness and consciousness, it begins to move up. And it moves up and up and up, unless or until one of the levels is blocked. And then the energy can get stuck. The second level is in alignment with the reproductive organs at the sacrum. This is the level of consciousness where family and relationships, primarily close relationships, begin to become very important to us. The next level, the third, is at the solar plexus. And the predominant theme here at the solar plexus is that of personal power, individual power. We move higher to the fourth chakra, one of my favorite, the heart chakra. It is at the heart chakra where love of community begins to transcend love of the self. It doesn't eliminate love of self. It begins to transcend. There is less I and more we. That's the gift, the primary gift of the heart chakra. We move to the next chakra, the throat chakra. And at the throat chakra, the fifth, this is where fluid communication of a spiritual nature takes place. Huh? Does everything you hear coming out of somebody's mouth sound spiritual? That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the true power of the throat chakra. When we say, I am, say it with me, I am. When we say that, the heavens and the earth begin to move. Things happen. We claim our divine power. Whenever you say, I am going to do this, I am, things happen. You do it. You move. And everything else in the universe moves with you. That's the power of the divine spoken word, the power of the fifth chakra. It's the power of conscious, manifest creation. We come to the sixth chakra. It's at the level of the third eye, and this supports our intuitive ability. And all of us are intuitive, and all of us know. The question each day is, how willing are we to be aware of our intuition, to engage our intuition, and to follow our intuition? And then the crown chakra, top of the head. This is the point where we make direct contact with the divine. Why is it up here in a non-dual world? Well, it's not a non-dual world in perception. In this world, there appears to be duality. And that's why dervishes whirl and send energy up. There's nothing wrong with going up. It's natural in this experience of life, human and divine. The crown chakra is that point. Each level of the chakra is absolutely essential to our fullest life experience, to our fullest spiritual evolution. As you move from one level, the first to the second to the third, nothing is left behind. Everything is carried along. Everything is included. It all matters as part of the divine and perfect whole. Each level has an absolutely unique gift which we always can take advantage of. In just a moment, my very good friend Brian Henke is going to introduce us to the world premiere of his new work, Seven Veils of Salome. It is a metaphorical musical journey through the seven chakras. It begins at the first and progressively moves up. The invitation before you now is to open yourself emotionally, viscerally, spiritually to this experience. Not to force anything, not to expect anything, but simply to be aware, to accept the gift, to enter the journey. Because we're all already on it. There's no getting off the bus, so we may as well enjoy it.